My breech chickens are doing great, guys. They've doubled in size. I've had them just about 2 weeks now. Come here, darling. Look how pretty they are. Oh, they've just grown so fast. They are so pretty. They're a lot more calm than the reds that I have on the other side of the farm. Of course, it might have something to do with me handling them all the time. I like to pet them. Say hi. Say hello. The American breech chicken is one of the fastest growing chickens out there. Supposedly, you can get meat from them in about 16 weeks, about 4 months. But the females can lay up to 300 eggs a cycle. So I'm looking for big things. And you can maintain a flock with them. So we're gonna keep a rooster, and or maybe 2, and have fertilized eggs, and we'll continue hatching them out. I plan on phasing out the reds that we have, and depending upon how well these do. Man, they have really grown. Really doing good. Hey, HyddenWell. This is our fencing that we have put in between our big pasture fields, and roughly we've divided it up into about 10-acre fields so that we can do better rotational grazing. Now, we do have the electric wire, the mesh, that roll-up electric wire, and honestly, it was more trouble than it was worth. I just did not have a lot of success, and when the sheep are really woolly, it just didn't seem like they cared. They would just go through it and tear it up. But with the woven wire, and this is the sheep and goat woven wire here with the squares made for them, you get better predator control, and they stay in the field where you want them, okay? And so with that said, there are 5 major advantages that you get by doing rotational pasture and rotational grazing. Number 1, you can control your parasites. Number 2, you can control your foot disease. Number 3, you can put them on good green grass and keep them there. But number 4, you don't have to overgraze that land. You can leave them on there for 5 to 7 days, move them to a new pasture. And then number 5, because of that, you can also rotate other things through to also help clean up your pastures and stuff, because you can take horses and follow the sheep with them. The horses will eat the sheep worms, but they don't catch the sheep worms. And the sheep will eat horse worms, and the horse worms don't infect the sheep. So they kind of do their own grazing and cleaning up, if you would. But also, by just letting the pasture rest, the grass is healthier, the ground is healthier, the animals are healthier, and it's just good to be able to rotationally graze them. And so we put in these more permanent barriers between the fields so that we could manage that a whole lot better. The cost is definitely significantly more than just having a temporary electric fence, and yes, it is a more permanent thing, but you know, it's not so permanent that if we needed to, we couldn't take it up and change it. You know, there's really no fence that can't be taken down and rebuilt if necessary, but you don't want to do that, of course, with making a solid fence. You want to try to get that thing where you need it, where it's right. So we've cut this all the way back over the mountain there. It comes down. So this middle section, they can graze the whole middle field. And if you'll notice, it didn't take the autumn olive long to grow back up on that mountain. So we're slowly going down through there and killing it. We are cutting it off at the base and then putting an herbicide on it to try to kill it out. There are some programs in Eastern Kentucky that you can get help with that. I've signed up on that program, but I don't know exactly how it works or when it's going to start. but we're not going to wait on those programs. We've kind of taken initiative. We're going to try to maintain that whole hillside right there in pasture and grass, but we definitely got to kill that autumn olive out and get it gone, kill the root system and everything. So cut it down, put some herbicide on it. It kills the roots and everything. You get a much better kill on it, and then we'll do our very best to try to maintain it a little bit better now that we have some more intensive grazing. It's absolutely beautiful here, and I'm going to turn you around now, because what we did is we took that other 15-acre field, and we also, I don't know if you can see it over there or not, but we also split that field all the way down through here. So just up on the top alone, okay, we've got the road pasture, the one on the other side. We have what we call the turkey tree, and then we have the mountain, and then we have the back mountain, and then we have these 2 paddocks up here, and then we have 3 up here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 paddocks that are built for rotational grazing now with the sheep. We're looking to have about 16 to 18 that we can rotate them through, but 10 is a good start. Yeah, 10 is not bad at all. And so the sheep are definitely enjoying having grass, and I hope it does rain this week a little bit, because my pastures are starting to get dry, and I'd like to have some winter stuff going on. But I wanted to show you off our new fences and stuff, and we'll go look at some sheep now, okay? So these are my original girls, and I am really proud about how much fat and stuff that they have put on this fall. They're looking really, really good. And of course, they're in with Anubis right now for another 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks to go. And I'll probably run the ultrasound on them after that to see who's pregnant and who's not. Say hi, Coke. Say hi, Coke. What's up, darling? What's up, huh, Esmeralda? You look good. Yes, you do. Hello, co-star. Hello, Emily. How you do? Oh, you're not Emily. Emily's only got 3 legs. There's Free Spirit. Hi, Free Spirit. How are you doing today? You doing okay? Right. Here's Co-Star. She's one of my old bottle babies. Yes, she is. She's one of my girls. She actually went to my sister's with us when we were bottle feeding them out in Clarksville, Tennessee. So we took her on a road trip with us once when she was a baby. Hi guys, how y'all doing, huh? Hey, what's up? Frenchie, where are you? Oh, I see you over there. You're laying down. Boy, she's really put on some weight. Those 2 right there. Getting fattened up. Good, looking good. Starting to get their fall coats. They're starting to grow now on a little bit. Hi guys. Go check out your water trough. There's their loose mineral salt mix. Believe it or not, the well water is really starting to improve dramatically. This whole hillside right here, down through here, was terribly, terribly, terribly overgrown with autumn olive and overgrowth stuff like that, and we cleaned that whole fence line this summer. Jacob Henson, who turns 18 this Saturday, Big Jacob, the Sasquatch, he did a really good job this past summer cleaning all that up. It's just hard to bush hog at without a 4-wheel drive bush hog. The yellow flowers are pretty, but they sure not very nutritious. So today's an interesting day at the rabbitry. We weren't expecting any babies, but I've found a fully developed nest of 3 weanling babies. Well, okay, Popo found them. I just noticed that she was digging at the ground, and I was getting ready to kill some rats, and I pulled back the thing, and lo and behold, there was 3 weanling baby bunnies in there. So they're right in there. I've set them up. That way they're safe. I've got them food in there. I've got them hay in there. I put a water bottle up, but I also put a water bowl in there because I don't have any idea if they know how to use that or not. I'm not going to mess with them anymore because they're really stressed. And I want Miss Susan to see them.